If you could shrink yourself down to the size of a grain of sand and sink into the open ocean, you'd witness the most brutal war on Earth. Not between sharks, not between whales, not between anything with teeth. The real battles happen in the microscopic world, a realm where creatures smaller than dust fight with toxins, chemicals, deception, and biological sabotage. This is the Plankton War, and it's happening every second in every ocean on the planet. We think of plankton as harmless, tiny, cute even. Maybe you imagine soft, glowing blobs drifting peacefully in the water. But that peaceful drifting? It's a lie. Beneath the surface, plankton are locked in a constant struggle. Fierce competition for sunlight, nutrients, and survival. And when you're microscopic, you can't bite, claw, or run, so you fight chemically. It begins with the phytoplankton, the plant-like plankton that photosynthesize sunlight. They're the ocean's forests, its oxygen factories, its quiet life-givers. But they're also ruthless. Phytoplankton release chemical toxins into the water, not just to defend themselves, but to sabotage their rivals. Some species poison competing plankton so they can hog more nutrients. Some release compounds that paralyze predators. Some even send out chemical fake signals, tricking other plankton into behaving the wrong way at the wrong time. Imagine a world where your entire survival depends on sensing a chemical molecule. And suddenly, the water is full of lies. That's the world plankton live in. Then there's the next group, zooplankton. Tiny animal-like plankton. They graze on phytoplankton the way gazelles graze on grass, except their grass fights back. When phytoplankton sense they're being eaten, they release distress chemicals into the water, signals that warn nearby plankton of danger. Other phytoplankton respond by changing shape, growing spines, or clustering together like microscopic fortresses. Some phytoplankton even become toxic when they're attacked. If a zooplankton eats the wrong species, it'll die on the spot. It's like biting into a leaf and realizing the leaf just bit back. But zooplankton aren't innocent in this war either. They change their bodies based on the chemicals in the water. When they detect predator smells, some zooplankton grow armor, thick shells, or barbed spines they didn't have before. Others shrink their bodies to dodge predators. Others become transparent. Others migrate deeper into the ocean, slipping into darkness to survive another day. In the microscopic world, camouflage is not a color, it's a chemical reaction. The Plankton War grows stranger when bacteria enter the battlefield. Marine bacteria constantly build and break alliances with plankton. Some bacteria help phytoplankton grow stronger, almost like microscopic mercenaries. Others infect plankton, turning them into time bombs that explode toxins into the water. Some bacteria even hijack plankton DNA, forcing them to create nutrients the bacteria want. It's biological blackmail on a microscopic scale. You think social politics at work are complicated? Try navigating the relationships between plankton and bacteria. It makes office gossip look cute. And then, there are the dinoflagellates. These are the true villains and geniuses of the plankton world. They can photosynthesize like plants, but also hunt like animals. They swim, spin, twist, and react to chemical cues like living sensors. Dinoflagellates wage war with neurotoxins so powerful they can wipe out fish populations and poison entire coastlines. When people talk about red tides, those deadly algal blooms that choke marine life, that's dinoflagellates going into full attack mode, releasing toxins into the water to eliminate competition and claim territory. These plankton don't just survive, they dominate. But the wildest part of the Plankton Wars isn't the violence, it's the impact. Plankton make up the base of the entire ocean food web. Every fish, whale, coral, crab, every creature in the sea depends on them. When plankton wage chemical war, entire ecosystems feel it. A toxic bloom can kill thousands of fish. A shift in plankton populations can starve larger animals. A chemical advantage in one species can alter entire food chains. The fate of the ocean rests on these microscopic battles. And you know what? The fate of humans does too. Plankton produce 50% of the oxygen on Earth. Every second breath you take comes from these tiny warriors fighting in the dark water. If they lose their battles, we lose everything. So next time you look at the ocean, remember this. Just beneath that calm blue surface, there is an invisible war raging. A war of chemistry, sabotage, and survival between organisms so small most humans never notice them. But they notice each other. They sense every molecule, every signal, every threat, every opportunity. They live in a world where the battlefield is water, the weapons are chemicals, and survival depends on being just a little smarter, a little faster, or a little more toxic than your enemies. This is the unseen battlefield. This is the chemical war shaping our oceans. This is the microscopic empire deciding the future of life on Earth. This is the Plankton War.